Kai Havertz is injured. Arsenal add to their injury woes. Boy, we got to talk about this, ladies and gentlemen. This right here is some bad, bad, bad news. Yes, people, what's going on? It's Egal Talks Football. We're back again with another video, and boy, this was the last thing Arsenal needed. This was the last thing Arsenal needed to happen to them, as we've already had Bukayo Saka out. We already have so many other players out injured. Last thing we needed, it was another one to add to the list. But boy, ridiculous. Tomiyasu out for the season. William Saliba missed a few weeks. Calafiori missed a few weeks. Martinelli is out for a few weeks now. Zinchenko's been out for a few weeks earlier in the season. Timber came back from ACL injury. Ben White's been out for months. Saka out for months. Odegaard out for a month. Jesus out for the rest of the season. To say Arsenal have not been savaged with injuries this season is actually nuts. And Kai Havertz adds to Arsenal striker woes. As you can see here, Arsenal striker Kai Havertz suffers a worrying muscular injury scare on the club's winter training session in Dubai. Sources indicate that the issue is related to his hamstring and fully has not been diagnosed yet. Unconfirmed. The player and the staff returned from Dubai today. Well, you overplayed Bukayo Saka, he got injured. You overplayed Jesus, who's injury prone. It's inevitable that he got injured. We went an entire January transfer window without signing anybody. And now Martinelli and Havertz have gotten injured. To play every game, now they're injured. Personally, this is gross negligence from Arsenal. This is disgusting from Arsenal. Genuinely disgusting from Arsenal. This is what you get for not signing somebody in January. These Arsenal injuries in the front line is very simple. You overplaying individual players every game, and they're always available, and you yourself are continuously playing them. This is negligence. We said it in the summer. We said it in the January window, and now our only striker, with Jesus injured, our only striker, and Havertz, is now injured. And his injury is potentially a hamstring injury. That means that's 3 hamstring injuries. First Saka, then Martinelli, now Havertz. Call it an injury curse, or just call it too much overexertion over there at Arsenal. What are we doing in training? Genuinely, what are we doing in training? What are we doing in training that is causing these guys to get these injuries? Because I know during the games they're playing too much. The club already knew Saka and Jesus were injured. Now Martinelli and Havertz are both injured. It's not just bad luck. It isn't luck at all. It's a combination of poor execution and planning from Arsenal in the transfer window, and a terrible terrible amount of overplaying players and overexerting the players. These guys are tired. No wonder they're getting injuries. And Samuel McBell is very close to the Arsenal team at this point. He is breaking a lot of these stories. But the amount of luck is minimal. I think when you look at it, repetitive injuries is gross negligence from the Arsenal board and KSC. I don't have to say it over and over again. And every fan who said, "You know what? We can manage until the next season." If I said that, I'm sorry. I don't remember saying that. I remember going out here and saying that it was a terrible idea. And to say we didn't need bodies, they refused to bring somebody in January. Matthias Tell was begging to join Arsenal. He was begging to join Arsenal. Havertz got run to the ground. He got online abuse for not scoring goals. The guy's burnt out. Never mind now that he's injured. The Arsenal medical team. What is the Arsenal medical team doing? What is the Arsenal medical team doing the whole time, letting these guys just play week in, week out without any challenging? Saka's injured, Jesus injured, Havertz injured, Martinelli's injured. Is the season already over? Or is there a possibility these guys can make it back for the round of 16 in March? It's extremely frustrating me. Extremely frustrating. Extremely frustrating. The shambles of the January window is the reason why we're here. The Arsenal board were happy to go a whole month without signing an attacker, knowing that we needed a center forward. Now we need a center forward until the end of the season. Are they going to go into the what do you call it? The free market, huh? And to the Arsenal fans who are cussing Kai Havertz saying he's dog shit, we don't need him, blah, 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 blah. Now you feel like dumbasses, don't you? Same people who are cussing him are now saying, oh my God, we're going to miss him. This is why you got to be careful what you wish for, mate. You got to be careful what you wish for. It's negligence from the club. Very unserious. Very unserious planning. Very unserious. From Arteta to the Cronkies to Eto to Tim Lewis, the people on the board, what were they thinking? Genuinely, what were they thinking? We're one injury away from having 0 attackers in. We have 3 attacking players now: Raheem Sterling, Ethan, and Trossard. There's literally a real possibility that Kieran Tierney or Calafiori are going to have to start playing in the forward line because we don't have enough offensive players. Kai Havertz sustaining an injury while in Dubai is not a wake-up call to the Arsenal board. I don't know what it is anymore. Simple. We needed a forward player. You didn't go and get it. You want to kick the can down the road. This is what you get. Arsenal's remaining forward players are Raheem Sterling, Trossard, and what do you call it? Arsenal's remaining forward players are Trossard, Ethan, and Sterling. We're not getting no wins with those guys. Luckily, our midfield and our defense is solid, and they can somewhat hold it together for us. And maybe we should still get some results. But boy, it's peak. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. Sorry for the sad news, but this is the reality we face ourselves in. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Love for the love, people. Peace.